Hello everyone, this is Sua. This is game 58 of my career, season 3, third season. So yeah, game 58. Yay.
He's underrated. But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time. Like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
I'm tired. Got off work. Thank God I'm off tomorrow. So Pacers against the Nets.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full. Hey, Nate. Good. I am so glad we are teammates, GA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Bitadze in at the power forwards position. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Miller. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Irving. And it's Sharp in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously is it a long-term impact if you continue to play.
Let's go, baby.
Passes to MP, and the basket is good.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Outside Irving.
Damn it, that's my
Second shot
guy.
goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself
Oh, Plumlee?
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's
Oh
not
my
there.
god, so dumb.
Now here's Plumlee. He gives his team
How
some
do you not cut to the
averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Such an idiot.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. MP against Irving.
Come on, guys.
Floats one up.
Nice.
Sharp.
Oh my
It's
god,
good on the
Plumlee, how do you not box him out?
Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Cut.
MP passes to be touched.
Good job.
Misses the layup.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Miller inside. He's against Jokic. Miller, no luck. DiVincenzo
Let's go,
passes
baby.
to MP, and he makes that one. MP's got his second bucket.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas.
Come on, guys. Play good defense. Take good
And
shots.
they pick up 2.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Come on, Jokic.
Pacers trail by 5.
Plumlee, you gotta get your shit together.
MP
Why are you
dishes to
not
Plumlee.
cut?
MP passes to Plumlee.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
here comes Simmons leading the
Super
break.
Plumlee doesn't
Thomas's
do
shot is
anything.
off. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jokic finds MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to MP.
Let's go, baby.
Shooting
I
foul.
won.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
It is always a good idea to pound it inside.
go.
MP forcing the issue that time, getting himself to the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Thomas
Dang it.
dishes to Irving.
Dang
Inside.
it. Where is the deep Plumlee? You are not doing
Irving showing you he's a frame
anything.
ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Come on,
Indiana moving the
Plumlee.
ball.
Finally,
Slammed
you do
in by
something.
Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Dang
Part
it.
of what makes him unique,
Plumlee.
guys,
Oh my
that
God,
combination
Plumlee.
of power and polish.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Good job, Dante.
Good
job.
Goes to MP.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Irving against MP. Irving looking for an opening.
Come on, Plumlee. Why are you...
The defense has allowed.
I didn't
the
need
defenders
you to
have got to start
help.
putting bodies on bodies.
Bitadze, the
I
pass to
won,
MP.
baby.
Wasted no time on that one. That's now 8 points for MP.
Not allowing the contact to hold him back. MP, authoritative inside.
Dang it.
Irving pulled the shot but the bounce goes his way. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last
Dante.
season.
That was horrible
You
defense.
gotta look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where
Come on,
try to
Dante.
get some
Let's
separation.
go.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling
baby.
to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Here's Irving. The Pacers making the shot. To the paint. Here's
Come
Sharp.
on.
The layup missed.
Finally.
Pacers
Come on,
trail by
Dante.
6. And here's DiVincenzo.
Plumlee,
from the
you
arc.
idiot. Why
That
are you
one's
getting my
off.
way?
He's now 1 for 2. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh my
Simmons
God.
goes beyond versatile Clark.
Jokic and
He can
Plumlee,
guard
so
1 through
slow.
5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for
And
a guy
one,
that's a
baby.
legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Brooklyn leading by
That
6.
should have been fun.
To the middle. A great 1-2
Plumlee, why are you not defending?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket
Why
by the
is
Nets.
nobody
Shot clock
moving?
at 5. From deep, Jokic. The rebound by Sharp.
And the
Oh my
great
God,
shooters
no
know
frickin'
when they
move.
got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys,
Come on,
that's exactly
Plumlee.
the kind of high-impact
Oh
defense
my
they want to see
God,
out of him.
Plumlee. You are
Looking at the
trash.
last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Utah.
Oh
Nice
my
shot by
goodness.
Irving's got 11 points.
Horrible.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially
Come on,
on the
Bitadze.
offensive end.
Let's
Forget
go.
about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Strong.
Can't. Plumlee. Trash.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Plumlee can't
Hard not to
defend.
get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap,
Really,
you need
Plumlee?
guys who will take it upon
Oh my
themselves
goodness.
to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
There it is, guys. One of those
Dang it.
different
Come on,
plays that
guys.
makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
You know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Some changes for Indiana. Smith checked in for Goga
Come on,
Bitadze.
Jokic.
Young comes in for
Let's
Mason
go,
Plumlee.
baby. And
Halliburton
one.
subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And
Dang
the
it.
trend they'd love to continue right through
Let's
the next
go.
3 quarters as well.
Pacers trail by 10. Down low. Smith the pass to MP. Here's Jokic. MP kicks to Halliburton.
Come on, guys.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Jokic wide
Let's
open.
go,
He shoots.
Jokic.
That falls. Nice
Good
feed that time
job.
from Halliburton.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive.
Dang it. Stop my baby.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Anderson passes to Wall.
Oh, yeah.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Good
And
job.
the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Lady basketball.
The three. Drills it from outside. And the Nets lead by 10.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities
Dang
to
it.
score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart.
Two
You've got to
turnovers.
at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Now here's Simmons. Last time out he had 13 points. Now MP to the inside.
Let's go,
Jackson.
baby. And
And
one.
contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting
Come
the
on,
ball
man. You gotta make a free throw. Oh, man.
They've got Thomas. Miller is out there with Anderson.
Go, baby.
And
And
there's Miller. And
one.
it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. Now with guys
All right,
like
let's
Joel
go, baby.
Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen Clark the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that,
8-point
Kevin? A little bit of
deficit.
back to the future because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might
Oh
rub
my
people
God.
the wrong way.
Ooh, nice.
Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting
Go.
part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go
Oh
it
my
alone.
God.
You do indeed, D.A.
Dang it.
They hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated
Come
play.
on, my team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact
Come on,
and
Batate,
creating
cut.
opportunities.
Good job, baby.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And
Good
the
job.
Nets miss again. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Indiana.
Oh my God, what are
In the
you?
midst of a 4-game road trip right
Batate,
now.
what are
That'll
you
be game number
doing?
3.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
All you had to do was
Thinking pays
cut.
off big.
did it.
What a block.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 12.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Offensive rebound. Here's MP. Indiana moving it around. Thibault, the pass to
Oh my
MP.
God, you idiot.
And here's Anderson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Who was guarding
Thomas
him?
got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working,
And
keep
one.
working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Got
Are you
that
kidding
one
me?
up quick. Thomas got
Brogdon.
18 points in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding Bob.
Jokic
And
passes to
one,
Embiid.
baby.
The rebound by
Oh
Sharp.
my God.
Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough.
Yeah.
That's how you win games.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anderson finds Irving. Outside Thomas.
Really?
And the layup is good.
Where's the help
Thomas
defense?
got 20.
I mean, the
Oh
number
my
of
god, my team sucks right now. Dang it, guys.
they've scored in the paint already here. It is eye-opening.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too.
Come on.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Brogdon. Here's Jokic.
What the
They
heck?
had a chance to end the run there. Nets leading by 16. Down low. Here's Miller. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for
Really,
them.
Dante?
There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Pacers.
Come on, guys.
Irving with it. 11 points in the game. And that one drops for him. 13 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time
Come on,
down the
Plumlee.
floor when he's that high.
And
Shot's
one,
good
baby.
from Plumlee.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Thomas. Count it.
Dang it.
And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean,
Come on,
especially
Batate.
inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Bitadze. Over Simmons. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another.
Plumlee.
Outstanding
Why are you not-
distribution
oh,
there.
no.
I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pacers trail by 20. MP passes to Bitadze.
Really?
Irving with the ball. Now defended by MP. Here's Miller. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A nice shot by MP.
MP flexing on him on that dribble drive. Not to be denied there.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
Dang it.
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here is Plumlee. After the basket by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little
Plumlee,
too
you are
lax with
trash
that possession,
today.
and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Sharp. Over Plumlee. Pacers with the
Go.
rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get a hand on it. Bitadze, the pass to MP. Plumlee dishes to MP. Back to Plumlee.
Come on, Plumlee.
It's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets.
Dang it.
Lobs up the alley-oop pass. Upright to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
MP with it. Out guarded by Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. Scores the
good
bucket.
defense.
He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the back.
I want, baby.
Slammed in by Plumlee. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first take.
Dang it.
Brooklyn ahead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets leading by 16. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Pacers. They've got MP. Also Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Plumlee out there with Jokic. And it's Bitadze in at the 4 spot. Another shot.
I want, baby.
No good.
They've
Damn
shown
it.
some strength.
Stupid idiot got on my
Their
way.
work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it.
Ooh, that was blocked.
They've been absolutely dominant.
Goes back up. Unable to
Let's
get that
go.
one. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Come on, Dante. Oh my gosh, how do you miss
Here in
that?
this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Thomas. Into
Oh
the
my
lane.
God, where's the
The basket
defense?
good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight. MP passes
Oh
to
my
Bitadze.
god. So much fog in the
Inside.
lane.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get
Come on,
easy
Plumlee.
baskets.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He grabbed 24 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever
Really?
shot he wanted out
Okay.
there. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that
And
game.
one,
We'll see
baby.
if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Oh my.
And it's sharp
Good
missing.
job, Plumlee.
Pacers trail by 20. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. DiVincenzo passes to MP. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Gets an open look and hits. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control of his foul. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
For the perfect blend of style and substance, MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
Here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, cannot agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Nets leading by 20. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call. you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Outside, Simmons. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McLeod banked in off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
The shot's good from Bataze.
That kind of play really shows MP's character. This guy's a showstopper, but also unselfish.
Thomas dishes to Irving. DiVincenzo against Thomas. Out to Miller. On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Here's Irving. He's got 20. From the line, with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Sharp's got 6 here in this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Pacers making the shot. Irving passes to Sharp. Simmons trying to get open. And it's Sharp missing. Pacers trail by 21. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight. Nets shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. On its way from Irving for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Nets lead by 21.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Wall. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
But he has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Jackson, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Anderson. Drives to the hoop. The second chance effort. The kick out to Wall. Hits it from 3-point range. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wall actually can score from anywhere on the floor, but he likes to keep the triples flowing, just to keep the defense on its toes and respecting his jump shot.
From the high post, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Jokic. Wall with the steal. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, see, Him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal. That's impressive work.
Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
MP dishes to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Moving against Brogdon. Offensive rebound. And they get it back.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Here's Jackson. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's MP. Second chance shot, stolen by Anderson. Miller, that's for two. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
MP kicks to Jokic. Over Irvin. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Irving. He's got 22. Miller outside. Now here is Irving. No one near Wall as he lets it go.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today, even with the big lead.
Substitutions on the court.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Bitadze. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ball out there with Simmons. Then it's Miller. Then it's Thomas. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bucket is good. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Wall against MP. Pass to Sharp. Over Plumlee. And it's Sharp missing. Pacers trail by 12. DiVincenzo passes to MP. DiVincenzo finds MP. And that one, good.
Despite the foul, MP very composed. That allowed him to finish the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's Sharp. Outside, Wall. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Miller penetrating. A rebound by Bitadze. And so MP will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to love MP's resilience, battling through the contact there.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Jokic. Back to MP. And a lot of contact on the hill. Shoot 2 here.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now Thomas carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Now here's Wall. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough at this position is his athleticism, and he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball passes to Thomas. And it's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
MP kicks to DiVincenzo. Jokic passes to MP. He feeds it to Plumlee. Missed inside. Nets leading by 6. And even 3-on-3 break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal. 4th team.
That's good from Thomas.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Stepping to the line with
That one misses. The Pacers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. It's stolen by Wall. Miller with a wide open look, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. And the Nets lead by 9.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
MP finds DiVincenzo. MP with the bounce pass. Knocked away and stolen by Simmons.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Irving's checked in for the Nets.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Nets leading by 11. It's Miller on the wing. Thomas down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. And he's fouled. And so it's Brooklyn easily. Grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.